We're here. We're in. Smooth landing.
We made it, boys.
We landed the plane. Welcome in to Hold the Phone, presented by our lovely people over at BetMGM. NFL week number trace. Week number 3 starts tonight. And we have a lovely rundown. We're going to give a second for all the folks of the community.
Come on in. Water's warm.
Come on in. Thursday night football. We moved to Sunday with the Texans and the Vikings. Massive, massive implication. 2-2-0 squads taking a trip over to Minnesota. Then we have Eagles-Saints. Also, another massive game on Sunday. Next down to Jerry's World with the Ravens and the Cowboys. Lions-Cardinals, the 4 biggest games of NFL Week 3. We have a college football rivalry. We're going to get to hear from you lovely ladies and gents on the other side of this screen. And then we always end it with some free coffee. But neither here or there. NFL Week number 3. What the hell happened NFL Week 2? I don't know if we know, if the public knows. Everyone's dead.
Everyone's dead.
Everyone died. Everyone got brought to the barn behind. Everyone got brought to the barn out back and shot like a horse.
Well said.
You know?
Yep.
The survivor pools.
Dead.
The money line parlays.
The Ravens-Cowboys. How could that lose?
The teasers.
Can't.
Everything got lit on fire. The Lions. How are the Lions going to lose at home when Jared Goff's inside? Dead. How could the Ravens ever possibly lose a game
Minshew
after bouncing back? It's a bounce back spot from Arrowhead.
Can't.
How could they lose at home against the Raiders? Dead.
Saints?
Down in Jerry's world. We're in Jerry's world. How could the Cowboys in their season home opener, the Cowboys can't lose at home against Dennis Allen and Derek Carr?
No.
The game was never even close.
No, over in the first quarter.
Dead. And then the fourth and final game, the icing on the cake, really where Vegas pulled everyone's trousers down and bet you over a barrel. Monday night football, Falcons, Eagles. The Eagles are home from Brazil.
Easy win.
Eagles are home from Brazil.
Kirk Cousins can't move.
Kirk Cousins has a brand new Achilles.
Can't move.
He's still figuring out the offense. Eagles season home opener in Philadelphia, in Lincoln Financial Field. Jalen Hurts and the boys. New coordinators, new team, new season. Dead. Shot like a horse.
I feel like we know who sucks, but we don't know who's good. I feel like there's a lot of these teams. We're not sure if they're good or not. Might be decent, might be good. We know who sucks.
Yep.
We know the Broncos suck.
Yep.
Bo Nix is dead.
Yep.
Rookie quarterbacks haven't thrown a touchdown yet.
Rookie quarterbacks are dead.
Dead.
You know?
0 touchdowns.
And then the cat's out of the bag. Billboards across the country, underdogs of 6 or more points are now 8-0 against the spread through 2 weeks.
Unreal.
8-0 against the spread. Every fucking dog.
Is it going to continue tonight?
That's the question of the hour. Is it going to continue tonight? All we do know is that the public sides of games so far through 2 weeks are 11-20 against the spread and 1 push.
Nobody can throw a touchdown either.
No one
like
can
40 less passing touchdowns through 2 weeks than we've ever had before in the last 10 years.
Yep.
Crazy. Offense is dead.
And then the one last note that we're going to mention before getting into Thursday night football is 0-2 teams in week 3 cover the spread 61% of the time over the past 10 years.
All right. 61.
61%?
Yeah.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah, it's solid.
0-2 squads?
Solid. Well said.
You know, last
gonna-
10 years.
Not life-changing, but
It's not life-changing.
yeah, I prefer 75.
However, we will live with that.
Yeah, we live with 61.
And then we're going to get into our Thursday night football. Thursday night football. Loop. We have something in the air, dude. We have something in
This
the air.
is a sketchy game.
How does the chat feel? Let's talk to the chat before we start yapping the hours.
Chat's all
away.
touchdowns right now. They're all talking
Chat's all
touchdowns.
That's music to my ears.
We got Fade Wilson tonight. Braylon Allen anytime touchdown scorer. Hull Stevenson TDs tonight. Conklin if you want the juice. Chat sharp.
Conklin if you want the juice.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got a feeling about Allen Lazard tonight. I feel like Rodgers and Lazard in prime time.
We loved that on Monday night, and we took that
It's
when
so
they were in
comfortable,
the Niners.
So comfortable.
In San Fran.
So comfortable. Plus 1,500 to score the first touchdown. Pats points, low scoring. Pats own the Jets. This is a different Pats team than the Pats teams that have owned the Jets in the past, and a different Jets team.
Correct. However, both teams blew balls last year, and the Pats still owned.
Correct, but the Jets had Zach Wilson. Throw it out the window.
Pats had fucking Mac Jones.
I don't want people to forget this is a Patriots team that a win total was about 4.5.
Correct. However, some people started to feel something in their plums after they beat the Bengals week 1.
Yeah, the big bad 0-2 Bengals.
I mean, they were one PI away from being
don't interfere with the pass on 4th and 17. How about that? And then you get a win.
All right. I know we're saying that's the old Jets. However, the Jets in their last 16 matchups against the New England Patriots, could you guess what their record is? 16 matchups? They're 1-15.
How many of those times do they have Aaron Rodgers playing quarterback?
Not a lot of them. Not a fucking lot of them. Also, one of the bigger stats came across my desk.
You always got stuff coming across your desk.
The last 20 years, teams to play an overtime game who are then playing on Thursday night football.
I saw this.
Are 3-21 against the spread.
Yep. Team playing that went to overtime against a team that didn't play in overtime.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. No one needs to say that.
Yeah, you do.
No one needs to say a team playing in overtime going against a team.
Hey, I bet if that number changes, if it's 2 overtime teams.
3-21, though, that could be due for some progression.
That's a percentage I like.
I mean, yeah, 3-21 is fucking dog shit.
Sure, but that's the thing about the Jets, too, now. This is their 3rd game in 11 days. Monday night to open the year.
Yeah, what's that fucking stat?
Thursday night.
That stat.
That's a good question. Thursday night after Monday night, Sunday, Thursday. Like, that's a tough run.
That's a brutal run.
Especially for a 40-year-old quarterback coming off an Achilles.
Like, dude, how many fucking times am I going to try to put trust or faith? We haven't made our pick yet. That's going to come in a couple minutes. However, Robert Saleh, dude.
Yeah.
Like, any primetime game, when has he ever done anything good for me?
I'm so done with
Never.
I'm so done with these coaches that don't coach the offense and don't coach the defense.
You might as well give them 2 fucking
Sirianni, Saleh, they just stay in there. I'm like, what are you doing?
Pom-poms.
What are you doing?
Take
your headset off and just start cheering. Put some pom-poms on.
So not only has Robert Saleh only beaten the Patriots once in his career, he doesn't love in-division games in general.
Doesn't love anything.
Robert Saleh is 4-14 in the AFC East. To be honest, I don't like either side of this.
I have a feeling you'd be hard. It would be hard to find some flattering Robert Saleh matchup stats.
Yeah, whether if he's like a road dog or a home dog or
division, not in division,
everything
road, home,
sucks.
Exactly.
It all blows. And at the end of the day, dude, this is the first time the Jets are a 6.5-point favorite to the Patriots in 13 years.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
It's a weird number to see.
It was Mark Sanchez versus like a Tom Brady game where they were favored by like 3.5. They haven't been favored by more than 7 since 1998 against the Patriots. It's been a long road. It's a short week. Both teams very, very sketchy. Fluke shit. I can kind of smell it coming from MetLife. Also, Loop, I saw this. Another groundbreaking statistic last night. This is just off the top of the cuff. MetLife for primetime might just be cursed because both the Jets and the Giants in their last, since 2022, are 3-24 straight up
Yeah, that's not a good number.
over the last 3 or 4 seasons. So
Jets
the
home
Jets
opener.
and the Jets and Giants don't win primetime night games at home.
Here's the thing I'll say about
MetLife is fucking cursed.
These teams don't win at all. The Jets and Giants do not win at all. So, no shit, they lose at night. They lose during the day, too. What are we talking about?
No, I know,
They
dude.
suck. They've been ass for 10 years.
I know, dude.
It's been Daniel Jones and Zach Wilson. They don't win during the day. They don't win at 1 o'clock. They don't win at 4 o'clock. Thursdays, Mondays, Sundays.
Like I said, I hate both sides. You have Jets' third game in 11 days. You have the Patriots, who apparently no team has ever covered a fucking spread coming off an overtime game on Thursday Night Football.
Right.
But that didn't really count as an overtime game.
No, it's not in your personal record book.
It was one drive, kick a field goal, and it's just they weren't out there. It wasn't a war in overtime. It was all these extra snaps.
I know they're 1-1, and they've exceeded expectations thus far, but I want to see Drake May. I'm done with this Jacoby Brissett.
I know. Maybe it's for the better.
Throwing for 140 yards a game. What are we doing?
All right. So, Jets, like we said, 1-15 in their last 16 against the Pats. Robert Saleh doesn't know his ass from his elbow. Very sketchy week. Dogs are always barking, have been barking. It scares me to do what I am about to do. I don't like either side of the game. However, back against the wall, we need to pick a side. I hope the public isn't now sniffing all this dog, and then we're ended up in the backyard with the dog.
Now we got fleas.
And now we have fleas because the public dogs have fleas. But I'm going to do it. Give me the Patriots plus 6.5.
We got chat buzzing, dude, right now. Rodgers rush yard over 1. Antonio Gibson over 20. Jets over 10.5 first half points. Brissett under. Rodgers over. We got lots of shit. Definitely Brissett under passing.
Say some names, dude. What do the names look like? Do we got some OG people?
Gummy Bear says Patriots will win the game.
Love that.
John Wood, Brissett under.
Nice.
Anthony Coyle, if Patriots win, it will be a Patriots running back game. Josh Light likes Rodgers to get over a yard. The only thing that scares me about over a yard is the.
Do you remember the last time Rodgers was set it over under a yard?
Yeah.
He didn't fucking get it.
Total yard, yeah.
He didn't get it.
What scares me about the one rushing yard, dude, is the knees. If you take a knee.
No. I think there's also a prop tonight where it's
you just need a yard.
You need a yard.
All right.
Unless
rush yards. He had rush
that might be his rush.
He had rush yards.
Yeah. A knee.
Frisky up the middle.
Yeah, dude, Rodgers isn't moving.
All right, let's move on.
All right, so our game pick is plus 6.5 for the Pats. I love the primetime wagon when you take the dog and the under and you slap them in a teaser tonight, 12.5 and the under 42.5. My anytime touchdown scores. People want to hear this since this is tonight. I really like Garrett Wilson to score a touchdown tonight. Aaron Rodgers in a primetime game. He's finding his wide receiver 1. He has not scored yet.
Get in the end
this
zone.
Season, opening night, MetLife. I think Garrett Wilson, all roads lead. If you're looking to take a touchdown scorer straight, there's no value in Breece Hall. Give me Garrett Wilson. Also, other side of the football, the long shot primetime touchdown scorer of the night is going to be Hunter Henry. I like Hunter Henry to score a touchdown, and then my chalk pick, plus 110, plus 125. I like Ramondre Stevenson to score a touchdown tonight. We like to do both. We like the primetime games. We take one gentleman from one side of the football, another gentleman from the other side of the football, and then one long shot.
If you're looking to take Garrett Wilson props, look at last week. DK Metcalf, 10 for 129 against the Pats.
Yep.
Jigba, 12 for 117.
Yep.
That's got to make you feel good.
All right, and we're going to move now to Sunday. Get our early week leans, our early week thoughts.
It's a good game.
And we appreciate each and every single one of you for gathering here with us this morning on a lovely Thursday, September 19th. We appreciate each and every single one of you on the other side of this screen. All right.
Sketchy game. Texans-Vikings.
Sketchy. All right.
Overs 2-0.
Let's dive in, dude. Come on. Sunday, NFL. I can't believe it's already week 3.
I know.
Before you know it, you're gonna blink and it's gonna be week 10.
Don't say that.
And there's gonna be shit running down your leg.
Why?
CJ Stroud and Mr. Sam Darnold.
2-0 versus 2-0.
You want to talk about, you were just saying how like the Pats, let's not forget this is a 4.5 team win total. Fucking the Vikings were at like 6.
I know.
And now they're 2-0.
And it's still no Jordan Addison, no TJ Hawkinson. Sam Darnold, dog, dude.
Dog.
He's looking like a dog.
I think it's been 2 really good spots.
It has been. But he looks good, dude.
He does look good.
He looks good.
He does look good.
That ball he threw to end the Niners last week over the middle.
Yeah.
Whew.
And the deep ball to Jefferson for 97. That works.
Yeah,
That'll
play.
That always helps. Let's get into it. Dive in. Texans, Vikings. Well, here's what we know. Sam Darnold has started 3-0, both straight up and against the spread once in his career.
Okay.
So right now, he is currently 2-0 straight up, 2-0 against the spread. For the Panthers, he got to 3-0 against the spread, 3-0 straight up. He finished that stretch, then going his next 6 games, 1 for 5 against the spread.
Okay.
So regression set in quick for Mr. Darnold.
Sammy regression.
However, Darnold also, throughout his career, has gone on 7 career 2-game win streaks. His team, the following games, are 2-5 straight up and 2-5 against the spread.
Hard league to win 3 in a row in.
Hard league to win 3 in a row. Even harder league to go 3-0 against the spread 3 in a row. I think we kind of saw the identity of the Texans. Week 1, we took the Colts plus the 3. They covered that spread at home. Very close, very sketchy by the hair on our ass cheeks.
Yep.
However, the one thing about the Houston Texans last season was their struggles to play on the road.
Yep.
Indianapolis, indoor. Minnesota, indoor. Hot track. CJ Stroud, Sam Darnold. At the end of the day, I don't know if I can lay my head on the pillow at night knowing if I end up looking foolish, it was because I took Sam Darnold in a football game instead of CJ Stroud. It's a quarterback league. It's a week-to-week league. I lean Texans in this.
It might be a little.
It feels square, but I lean.
It might be a little fake sharp here for the Vikings.
Yeah.
You know?
Right? Everyone's fucking sipping the Kool-Aid all of a sudden, diving in on a Minnesota team. They're at home. They're a home dog. They're 2-0. The boys are buzzing. I don't know if I'm buying it, dude.
And the Texans, they haven't even looked great, and they're 2-0, which I like.
Yeah.
They should have covered last week versus the Bears. Fumbled on the 5-yard line.
Cam
That's
Akers,
a cover.
thank you.
That's
Thank
a
you,
cover
Cam
every
Akers.
day of the week.
You fuck.
Yeah, I like the Texans.
I like the Texans. I think it's a good bounce back spot. And they won.
Good game. I'll lock into that game.
No, 100%. And they won. It's a good bounce back spot, and they won. So in that game, give us the Texans -2 as an early week lean. Continuing on
here we
down
go.
the
Eagles
line.
Saints, dude.
Eagles Saints.
How you feeling after Monday night?
I feel like I've now just gotten to the point where I'm able to get over it.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Good. I'm happy for you.
I'm over it.
Week 2, week-to-week league. Move on.
The Eagles.
On to New Orleans.
I was shocked. You know what? When I was looking at that Monday night game and the spreads were out for the following week, and the Eagles were -3 to the Saints before Monday Night Football, after the Saints had just smacked the Cowboys, that was very interesting to me. And now, obviously, the line is flipped by 5.5 points because the Eagles couldn't fucking stop a nosebleed.
And the Saints look like the greatest show on turf now.
Correct, but that line was already set before the Monday night game. It was shocking. You know? But I'm not going to fucking do it. Give me the Saints. I'm just going to come out and say it right away. Jalen Hurts is 1-8 against the spread over his last 9 games.
I saw that. That's wild.
Still no A.J. Brown, which clearly on those 3rd and shorts and going for it on 4th down in the beginning of the game mattered and was important.
Yeah. Go for 4th and 3 there, by the way, at the end.
Right,
Get the first down in the game.
I don't want to go down this rabbit hole.
I know. I'm just saying, go for 4th and 3. Mr. Fourth down, go get 3 yards to win the game.
Yeah, we're going for 4th and 4 to start the game.
Or leave him 90 yards.
Either way,
and a touchdown
either
beats
way,
you either
you're
way.
losing on a touchdown.
Yeah.
Either way, you're losing on a touchdown. Oh, here's a fucking smart idea. How about you run it on 3rd and 3?
Dude.
And if you don't get the 3 yards, run it again on 4th and 1.
I was thinking this in real time. Tush push twice. If they do the tush push twice on 3rd and 3, you get a first down.
Correct. And if you don't, you're either going to overtime on a field goal or you're losing regardless
and you eat an
on
extra
a touchdown.
40 seconds.
And you take away an extra 40 seconds.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's just
it's hard to say because Saquon, should have caught the ball. It was perfect
correct.
play.
99 out of 100, he catches it. However, you stop the clock the one time that could have happened. It's just everything that possibly went wrong. But, that's Vegas, dude.
Kamara, dude.
That's Vegas.
That'd be a reason I want the Saints.
Yeah, Kamara.
5.8 yards a carry. Eagles giving up the most yards a carry in the league. So
Alvin Kamara and the Chipmunks on Sunday, he's going to look like Walter Payton.
Yep.
They're at home. The boys are buzzing. They're looking to go 3-0. Mr. Klubnik, or whatever the hell his offensive coordinator's name for the Saints is, he is more locked and dialed than I've ever seen in my life on that sideline before. He has Derek Carr steps back, and it's a field of options, and they're all open.
Yep.
And we saw that with Kirk Cousins on Monday night. I am very afraid the Eagles might, I don't want to buy into the Eagles because I've seen this story.
You don't want to let yourself get hurt.
Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, they're all going to be open. Give us the Saints minus the 2.5. Also, the last 5 games, Jalen Hurts has been an underdog. He's also 1-4 against the spread. So
another good game.
Give us the Saints minus 2.5 early week lean.
How about an early desperation game coming up? Ravens-Cowboys.
Yeah, right.
Both teams need to win bad.
Both teams need to win bad. We're continuing on down the line. There you go. This line's actually flipped.
What is it now? This is new? This is updated?
This is flipped now.
It's Ravens -1.
Yep.
Ravens are now favored.
Yep.
I don't know what to think of this game.
Neither do I. But this is why we gather here as one and talk about it.
It's like, are the Ravens really going to be 0-3? Are the Cowboys really going to lose 2 in a row at home?
You stay home. You stay home.
You stay home and you lose again.
Jerry Jones literally ready to
one of these two franchises is
down.
going to be in shambles on Sunday night.
Correct. And I have a gut feeling about this game. Let me run you through what are some of the thoughts. Lamar Jackson, after a loss last year, was 4-0 against the spread.
I like that.
However, last week we saw them lose to the Chiefs, then fucking lose to Gardner Minshew and the boys, something that I would have never thought I would see in my wildest dreams. Also, the famous stat, you sound the alarms, you shoot the red flare guns in the sky, you're out on the boat in the middle of the ocean. Lamar Jackson is 20-1 against NFC opponents.
That's nuts. That's a percentage I like.
20-1 against NFC opponents.
It's like 97%.
That's like the red light going up. Like,
that's wild.
The laboratory is overflowing.
Regression?
But now let me tell you this stat. We move on to 2024.
Okay.
There's only one gentleman who has more bad throws, passes off target statistic at the quarterback position than Bryce Young. And it's Lamar Jackson.
Now I'm all fucked up.
How about that? How about those apples? Put that in the pipe and smoke.
Push is coming to shove here.
The statistic on the year counted as bad throws that are off target as a stat.
I buy that. He makes a lot of bad ones.
There's only one man tied in the league with Bryce Young, and it's Lamar Jackson. They've gone 11 through 2 weeks passes off target, which means you have an open guy and the play is there and it's getting spiked or overthrown behind, in front. Bryce Young and Lamar Jackson in the same, who would have thought, in the same category?
Bad passes, 20-1 versus the NFC.
One guy just got benched to
Poor
Andy
Bryce
Dalton.
Young, dude.
Dude.
Gets benched and the spread goes from 7 to 5.
I don't know why, but I feel like coming off embarrassment and staying at home rather than losing a really bad game and now traveling to Dallas, something just tells me that it's the Cowboys.
Yeah. I kind of like the Ravens.
Really?
I don't see 0-3, dude. And I thought they played like they outgained.
I think a lot of people don't see 0-3. And that's why I kind of like the Cowboys.
They outgained the Chiefs. They outgained the Raiders. They kind of shot themselves in the foot. And the Cowboys
both games.
look like, both games they outgained the opponent.
But dude, let's not forget the Cowboys looked incredible in Cleveland.
I know, but last week was really bad.
I know.
All right, you take the Cowboys. I got the Ravens.
But the Saints are
Let's
also
see you
looking
fucking
really
Sunday.
Big. I just know that the Cowboys were 8-0 at home straight up in the 2023 season.
Yep.
So it's hard for me to see this team, after embarrassment with that defense at home, lose back-to-back weeks. So something in my plums tells me it's the Dallas Cowboys.
Hey, we got to go head-to-head sometimes.
Yep. We can't always agree,
Let's
dude.
ride.
Let's ride. We can see maybe a CD Lamb anytime touchdown once again this week.
CD again. That was your guy last week.
CD.
Cowboys brought you out back, but at least CD scored for you.
Yep.
All right. Lions-Cardinals.
Our fourth and final big game on this Thursday of early week leans.
I love
this game. We talked Thursday night football. We talked Texans-Vikings, Eagles-Saints, Ravens-Cowboys, and now we continue on down the line to Lions-Cardinals.
Game of the week.
Game of the week, he said.
Sexy.
Is Brady in the booth, dude?
I think he probably will be. 4 o'clock Eastern time. Gotta be Brady.
This one's interesting. Lions coming off a loss where they were one of the biggest favorites of the week last week at home. Cardinals are now an underdog after having a 40-plus point game. That's only happened 3 times since 2010. A home team being a dog after a 40-plus point game. So very, very interesting here. We know the Lions. We know the Lions are America's sweetheart.
Yep.
However, the Cardinals
could be turned into America's sweetheart.
I feel like a lot of people are buying into the Cardinals. They battled against the Bills. They then come back and slapped a Rams team that is now on seems to be their last legs, and now their third game staring down the barrel of the Lions. They found out they have Marvin Harrison Jr. last week. McBride still making a hell of a play. You got James Conner in the backfield. You have Kyler Murray coming off the greatest quarterback performance of his career and of the NFL season. Loop, where do we go?
Here's what I like about the Cardinals is that I feel like Kyler is finally like unleashed from the Cliff Kingsbury era. Like I feel like the new era is kind of beginning for Kyler, and he looks pretty good.
Dude, he looks special.
Like he was hurt last year.
He looks like the Kyler that always was supposed to be.
And I'm not impressed.
Now there's all these young toys, dude.
I'm not impressed by the Lions so far.
Correct.
Week 1, home.
Skinnied away, lost.
Win the coin toss against the Rams, so they could easily lose that game.
I know.
Week 2, lose at home. First road game.
I feel like in this game, if you're betting with the Lions, you're betting on the risk that you're going to see improvement.
Yeah.
And then also at the same time, you're going to maybe see a little regression from the Cardinals. And then if you're betting on the Cardinals, you're betting that, hey, I'm putting my sack on the table because we've seen how good this team is, even though it's so hard to do that because it is such a week-to-week league.
Yep. I mean, Ben Johnson and Goff just haven't gotten it going at all.
At all.
And they're going to eventually.
And they're locked and dialed.
I just think there might be some value with the points at home.
But this is what we know. Since 2022, the Lions, off of a loss, are 8-0 against the spread.
Yeah. Bounce back.
So that's what we do know. 8-0 against the spread. You like your numbers, dude? That's fucking 100%.
I like 100.
100%.
Although 100 kind of scares me. Maybe too high.
Since 2022, the Lions, off of a loss, are 8-0 against the spread. Also, Jared Goff stays indoors, dude.
Yeah.
And as we know,
never send Goff outside.
Yep. And as we know, Jared Goff in his career is 36-18 against the spread.
Does anyone play outside anymore?
Inside. Does anyone do anything in this league anymore?
No.
Cover spreads.
You like the Lions?
Win as a favorite. I like the Lions.
I think I like the Cardinals.
All right.
See you on the other side.
We'll see you on the other side. Back-to-back weeks. We're going head-to-head, dude.
Come on.
Give me the Cowboys and the Lions. You have the Cardinals and the Ravens.
I like my guys.
I feel like I'm on like it feels to me I'm more on the square sides.
Yeah.
Maybe the Ravens are a little square.
We'll see. We'll find out Sunday, dude.
All right. And now for the rest of our early week 2 leans. This is why we come together on a Thursday. This chalkboard's
always filled with winners, dude. Whenever I look back, I'm like, those are all winners.
Yeah. On Sunday, though, things got a little sketchy. Things got a little sketchy.
Don't let the truth get in the way of a good story, dude.
Here we go. NFL Week 3 early leans how's the chat feeling, dude?
Keith Davis says he likes the Lions -3. Fade the game, though. When Brady is in the booth, the away team is 2-0. That's sharp.
That is sharp.
Cardinals.
Ravens starting 0-3 is crazy.
Lions by 6.5.
Robinson.
Bucket. How are they going to win by 6.5? Ravens starting 0-3 is crazy.
Chris Edwards said he's not touching the Cardinals game.
That's okay.
John Robinson said Zeke anytime touchdown, ? Cowboys money line, better defensive line, bad offensive line for the Ravens. That is true.
All right. Tell them about the leans, dude.
All right. Week 3 early leans. Here we go. The chalkboard is out and up like we're in the classroom. First one, Colts money line. Shane Steichen.
Love the Colts.
Shane Steichen, get it dialed, dude.
Love the Colts.
You just lost a bad one on the road to Malik Willis.
You got exposed, kind of.
That was sketchy. Yeah. It was a sketchy game, but we liked the Packers in that one because we knew the public would be putting their testicles on the line, trying to take the Colts money line. And you know what? It shot him right in the foot.
Gus Bradley, the Colts DC, he got exposed.
And you know what? After seeing that video of Caleb Williams just kicking CJ Stroud to the side.
I'm kind of with Caleb on that one.
Dude, I know you just lost
CJ Stroud is like trying to be like big dog. It's like you've been in the NFL for 3 seconds.
I know, dude.
Get out of here.
Show some respect.
Yeah, right. Respect.
It's CJ fucking Stroud, dude.
Oh. It's not Tom Brady.
I know. You are right. He was big dogging him a little bit, but
I think once you get the hint that someone's big dogging you a little bit, you're pissed.
And you just got your fucking life sucked out of you.
Literally, ribs,
like
ragdolled on every play.
Look, but he continues to stay on the road. Back-to-back road games for a rookie quarterback.
No, we love the Colts.
Was never supposed to be easy. Give us the Colts money line in a bounce-back spot. Next game down on the line, we go to the Steel City. Season home opener. 2-0. Tom.
Place going to be buzzing.
Place is going to be buzzing.
Someone who plays outside.
As a football fan, this is very special. Joe Alt going against TJ Watt. It doesn't get much better than that. I think that's almost kind of worrisome for liking this Steelers game because TJ Watt is obviously the heart and soul. We saw what Joe Alt did against Max Crosby. I still like the Steelers in this one.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Chargers.
At home.
Both these teams kind of have no business being 2-0.
I can't believe both these teams are 2-0.
I know.
However, this is like I said. We know who's bad. We're not sure who's good yet. We're going to start finding out.
It just feels like Tomlin doesn't lose this game to a...
Stick with Fields, by the way.
Cupcake Chargers.
There's no way Russell Wilson is better than Fields.
Yeah, I agree.
Stick with him.
I agree. I would be shocked if the Chargers go into Pittsburgh, which is just such a hard place to play, and win this game.
3-0 coming up in Pittsburgh.
Harbaugh and the boys might actually be
raise the banner.
Yeah, hang the banner 3-0. Next down on the line, we're doing it. You want to talk hanging a banner? Our first time of the season, we're rolling with Carolina. Give us the Panthers +5.
The fact that this moved from 7.5 to 5 and they put their backup quarterback in,
which is insane. The public is
that's a big move.
And the public is like 73%.
That's not like moving from 3 to 5. That's moving under 7 to get to 5.
And we're reversing that line.
Yeah.
Because the public is 73% around that area on the Raiders. All right, continuing on. Oh, we talked about this, and we even threw it on the chalkboard. Saints -2.
Mm-hmm.
Saints -2.
The old emotional hedge.
Yep. Saints -2. I feel like the Eagles secondary is going to continue to get cooked, continue to get fleeced. Before we get to the second half of the chalkboard, please drop a subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe, like the page.
Please.
Please, he's begging.
Please, we love you. You love us. Please, for the love of God, subscribe to the page so we can put food on the table tonight, so we can take an anytime touchdown parlay. All the proceeds to this channel go towards the touchdown scores, go towards the straight bets, the parlays, the teasers, grandmas in her red panties. Lions -3. I put this on the chalkboard, even though we already talked about this game.
Did that twice.
We talked about this.
That's okay.
That's okay.
And I like the Cardinals.
And you like the Cardinals.
So you defied me.
So maybe
You and Nelson behind my back,
Yep.
fucking putting
So
shit on the
maybe
chalkboard.
on this chalkboard, it could have been the Browns -6.
Yeah, that's
Browns-
all right. We got enough. Keep
Maybe
going.
the Browns -6. Continuing on
Rams.
down the line. NFC West matchup. Niners, Rams.
Scary.
This brings back, in my mind, when Sean McVay kicked a field goal in LA to cover that spread last year.
Oh, yeah.
This was one of the most glorious covers of all time last year.
One of the best covers ever.
That has to
He
be.
trots out the kicker for the walk-off cover.
We might have to do that
Yeah.
in honor
of the game.
In honor of Niners Rams this week. The greatest cover of the 2023 season took place in this game in LA, which is this Sunday. And we're going to take the Rams +7.
Yeah. And give me McVay with 7 points at home.
Yeah, right.
So they get their asses kicked. We'll see on the
No
other side.
Debo Samuel, no Christian McCaffrey. It's just Ayuk and Jordan Mason and the boys going against, I know, on the other side of the football. I don't know who Stafford's going to be throwing to, but at least we still have Kyron Williams to run the rock.
Yep.
And then
Two biggest spread.
Seahawks -4 at home. Dude,
Dolphins, I got to see it, dude.
Seahawks going to be 3-0. New head coach.
The Dolphins, man. Skylar Thompson, like, I got to see it. I got to see it to believe it.
And I feel like the turntables and the train getting on track for the Seahawks right now. I know that was a sketchy game last week, but New England is playing in Foxborough is always filled of fluke shit. They get out of there with a win. But Charbonnet, I guarantee you in this game, shows up more.
Yep.
Jackson Smith and Jigba and DK Metcalf, especially
That's a squad, dude.
JSN is really, I feel like, going to continue to to come into the scene.
Dude, I saw this
He's
graph.
a dog, dude.
Should have had it, but the separation from the wideouts and accuracy and Geno Smith is like far north of everybody on the list.
Geno Smith was in his bag last week, something that
He's a dog.
Joe Burrow couldn't get in his bag against the Patriots.
All these ex-Jets and Panther quarterbacks.
Getting in their bag. Darnold, Geno, welcome to the show. Baker. Maybe Bryce Young in a couple of years.
Yeah, he must be looking at that like, all right.
I got
Bryce
potential.
Yeah.
And then, dude, this is your teaser that we threw in as
Oh,
early
yeah.
week leans.
Loop's teaser.
The final tease of the early week leans. You can talk about it, dude.
Browns, Bengals. Browns are playing the Giants at home.
What's the worst that could happen?
And who are the Bengals playing?
The fucking Commanders.
At the Commanders at home.
Monday Night Football.
It reminds me of all the teasers I loved last week that all got blown to hell.
Yeah, we don't usually talk about Monday Night Football on the Thursday night show. However, I like the Jags +5.
Plus a little teaser, you go into Monday night with the little half win already.
Speaking of Monday Night Football, I love the Jags.
We love the Jags. I agree.
+5.5.
I agree. But like I said earlier, we know who sucks. Okay,
Yep.
We're not sure who's good. We
rookie
know the
quarterback.
Giants,
Rookie quarterback.
we know the Giants suck. Okay,
Giants suck.
and the Browns should score once, maybe twice on defense.
Yep.
Daniel Jones will give it to you.
Yep.
And then the Bengals. I mean, come on, Commanders, please.
You got to win.
Have to win.
They're not going to be owned.
If he doesn't come to camp today with the brown hair after I told him last week going 0-2, no more hair, 0-3.
The season's over if you're 0-3.
Yes. You can't be 0-3 with frosted tips, dude.
So those are our early week 3 leans. We appreciate all the subs from the fellas in the chat. How do we feel about those? Oh, Dylan says stick with Fields, #. Oh, Joe Alt and Rashawn Slater will handle business against the Steelers D-line, says Poke Brothers. Poke Brothers says also Panthers money line. Stone Sports Podcast says Browns defense anytime. I mean,
I like it.
That's not the worst bet on Sunday.
Daniel Jones, dude.
I'll tell you that much, dude. That is.
If you bet a Daniel Jones anytime touchdown for the defense every game, you're probably having a good life right now.
Right? Week 1.
Kids are in private school.
All right. Continuing on down the line.
College football rivalry game.
We have our Fireball college football rivalry game of the week. There is a lot of games this upcoming weekend that I love.
Yes.
In the college football world, college football Saturday. However, the rivalry of the week is in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Between the Hawkeyes and the Golden Gophers. The Iowa, the little Minnesota, the rivalry with our good friends over at Fireball.
The shot of football.
The shot of football.
Fireball.
The shot of college early game day. You know.
Imagine being in Iowa, Minnesota, and just having a fireball shot in your hand.
The weather's
God, that sounds awesome.
The weather's starting to get cold.
Warm yourself up. Ignite the night.
The Fireball is always warm. loop our play in this game, Iowa, Minnesota. Iowa overs are 3-0.
That's insane.
Give me the under.
Give me the under.
Give me the under.
And I will say, and why we think this is probably more of a rivalry game than others. This game last year, Iowa walked it off with a touchdown on a punt return. They went to the booth to see if the kid was out of bounds
Cooper DeJean.
and came back and said that he had called a fair catch and the punt return didn't count. He's waving off his teammates. It bounces. He picks it up. Touchdown. They somehow review a play that's unreviewable.
That was an all-time hold the phone.
Hold the fucking phone.
That was an all-time Vegas phone call.
What do you guys have against Iowa?
Yeah, dude. Something was called in. Something was bets over, under, spread related. Couldn't have Iowa money line that day in the books. They go to review if he went out of bounds. All of a sudden, hold the phone because Vegas was on line one that afternoon, and they said it was a fake fair catch, which is just one of the most insane things. And I don't think we've seen that call since.
No, you'll never will. It's not call. You're not allowed to call that.
All right, let's get to the guest calling.
I just dropped the link in the chat, so we got to give people a second to get in.
Yep, drop the link in the chat. Texted me the link. Let me get that.
Jump in, dude. Come in and drop a lock for us, chat.
It's in the YouTube chat. Here we go, fellas.
Joseph says USC -6. Brady says Iowa covers easy. Coming from an Iowa State fan.
Wow.
Looking at himself in the mirror. I like that.
Wow.
Takes a big man.
That is big.
All right, who we got? Lucas.
You'd be good.
Lucas, what do you got?
What up, guys? Am I live?
Yep,
yes, you are.
I hear you.
All right, so last week in Amsterdam, I called Gavin because I needed a lock. Threw a lot of money down into your
personal line.
Yeah. And he gave me a parlay. I think it was the Bucks and the Cowboys. Easiest money of my life. I need a lot more money this week. I need another lock.
So that was week 1, Bucks Cowboys.
Okay.
So that was the Bucks slapping the Commanders and the Cowboys slapping the Browns. So that was big time.
That was 2 weeks.
So if you're looking for a little two-leg, once again, dude, that teaser with Bengals Browns.
Take the Bengals Browns teaser, dude.
Bengals Browns. I'm writing that down, locking it in. I'll call you guys back next week.
All right.
Teaser.
Thanks for the call.
All right, let's roll to Zeke, dude. Zeke.
Yo. Getting the little grocery store run in before the day.
Nice.
Be quick, be short and sweet. You're a little bit banged up. Went 5 rounds with Tyson. We're going to go Nerfy. We're going to go Nerfy in about 20 minutes.
Oh,
Give me
bring
the
us
Giants,
back.
Orioles, Nerfy. And then I'm going to get in bed with my buddy Gavin. Give me Garrett Wilson. Give me Garrett Wilson first touchdown. Give me Garrett Wilson anytime. It's about time.
All right.
He booms. We're going to see that little celly where Aaron does that and Garrett does that. And
Yeah.
All right, touchdowns tonight.
Yeah, he's doing that for the clip now, dude.
Yeah,
the clip.
he wants to be in that clip.
Give me plus 600. Give me plus whatever it is. I think he's plus 100, plus 110 to score.
All right.
Let's have
we
it.
got a Nerfy, a first and an anytime.
Nerfy's minus 145 right now on BetMGM. Gentlemen, have yourself a day.
You too.
Zeke.
Enjoy the grocery store.
Short and sweet, just like we
All right, go to Kloop.
Kloop.
Kloop just bounced. Oh, no, he's there. Kloop.
Fellas, how we doing?
What's happening?
Good, man. Big week 3.
I'm about to join an exclusive club this weekend. I'm going to be the only guy in America who goes to the window 3 weeks in a row and says, give me the Panthers plus the points.
Come on, you can't be alone, dude. There's got to be a group out there doing the same
I was
thing.
thinking it's got to be that number is small that trust the boys, but we got Dalton.
Maybe you start a little Reddit thread, see if you can get its crew together.
Everyone who hates themselves. Hey, listen. All right, we got Kloop's wet blanket teaser of the week. We're going to start Thursday. We're going to end Saturday night. So Thursday, we got the Jets. And then Saturday night, we got BC red bandana game. Put them together and you got it.
All right.
So that's the tease?
You just need the Jets to win and BC to win, right?
Essentially, yeah. Yeah, maybe
right.
half point here or there, but no problems.
Jets, Boston College tease.
And the Panthers on Sunday.
Who would have drawn it up, you know?
Hey, Locks, happy birthday, by the way. Belated.
Thank you, brother. Much appreciated. Yeah. That's huge.
All right, bro. Thanks for the call.
Take care, boys.
Who we got next? Keith.
Hey, gentlemen. How you guys doing?
Keith, what's happening, bro?
Hey, I just want to say thank you guys last night. Those baseball picks, the Guardians, Cardinals, and the Tigers. That hit.
Hell yeah.
Big
That
time,
hit.
dude.
Can't
Yeah.
forget about fall ball.
Dude, we're fall baseball special time, dude. We're gonna keep that train running.
Awesome. I'll be looking out for that. But I just want to say, I mean, I think that Dolphins-Seattle game, Seattle's a lock on that. I mean, I just can't see the Dolphins covering 4 points against a stacked Seattle team at home with the 12th man. There's just no way that the Dolphins are going to do that.
Yeah, that's a weird line. I got no faith in that Dolphins QB. I'll believe it when I see it.
I know,
So take
dude.
the
There's just
Seahawks.
no way.
And
And you know what?
sketchy.
You guys called that Tampa Bay. They were dogs last week, and
Tampa Bay to win.
Yeah, and
I was
and
all over that.
and they're going against Denver this week. I'm taking them again for that 6. So
I like it. That might be my Survivor League pick this week.
It's
the Bucks.
it's never a bad week to fade Bo Nix. That's for sure.
Yeah. If I've learned one thing this NFL season, it's that
We've
he's not
done
good.
it week 1 and week 2
Yeah.
because we just knew, dude. We knew that there'd be, and crazy enough, he pushed week 1. Which
Yeah.
was BS. But Heath, dude. So the Seahawks, your squad this week.
I mean, I just look at what the Dolphins are doing right now. They need a quarterback. They got to go get somebody. This time, if they want to actually do something, they're going to have to get somebody other than Thompson.
All right. Keith, we love it.
Keith, appreciate you, brother.
Thanks for the call. We'll see you Sunday.
Gentlemen.
You're the man. All right, who we got next?
Straight Bet King.
What's good, bro?
Hey, what's good, Gavin? How you doing, man?
Good, bro. Chilling.
I got a good play for y'all this weekend, man. Bowling Green plus 23 with a possible sprinkle on the money line.
Oh my
Dude,
God,
I
love
told you
that.
Bowling Green. Their offense is electric.
I love that call. I'm all in.
Hey, Gav, by the way, before I go, in the Discord, bro, can you enable gifts?
Yeah, bro, I got you. I actually need to do that. I'm gonna do it today.
All right, bet, Gavin. I appreciate you, man.
Dude, I appreciate you. I love Bowling Green. I was looking at this game last night. I don't know why Texas A&M is now ranked after beating a dog shit Florida team. Bowling Green's coming off their bye. Bowling Green's only loss was a battle against Penn State.
Facts.
Bowling Green plus 23.
And on the money
Let's
line.
go, man. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Thanks, Gavin.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Christian, last one. What do we got?
Yo, so I like the Falcons plus 3 against the Chiefs.
We do too. Or I do.
Sketchy.
And then I want to parlay it with the Texans money line.
Parlay it with the Texans money line.
Frisky.
So that's pretty good value, dude.
That's a frisky play.
Plus
Yes,
like
sir.
180, 190. I feel like it's never bad to take a spread for a primetime game against the Chiefs.
Yep.
But I told myself a very long time ago that I could never
Primetime Kirk.
That I could never fade Patrick Mahomes in any game ever. And I haven't. And I think every time it's worked out.
That makes sense.
So, I mean, for my thought process in this game is you take the spread, I guess, if you want for the Falcons, but overall, you have a parlay which lines up with Chiefs money line.
I like it.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a nice rest of your day.
All right, hell yeah, Christian. You too.
Christian, appreciate
All right, we got more coming in.
Yeah, let's just run through these.
Rip them.
Diego.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
What's happening, bro?
Good, I'm good. I just have the luck of the week. This is Aaron Rodgers under 2.5 rushing yards. He's not going to move. He just demonstrated
Has he gained rushing yards so far? Hold on.
Nothing. I think he has rushed for -1. He's not going to rush. After 40 years, Achilles tore. He's not going to rush.
He had 1 and he had -1.
Exactly. It's set at 2.5. I haven't looked.
Here's what I actually was watching the Jets last week, end of the half. They get the ball back and he takes a knee. And I thought to myself, if you have the rushing yards, you're so pissed about this.
Like a knee before the half.
No, I made the mistake to put the over on week 1. I thought he was like, oh, he's gonna come good. He's gonna come healthy. He's gonna.
Yeah, he does not look like he wants to move.
No, absolutely not. And when he scrambles a little bit, he just looks so old.
Line of scrimmage.
No, it's like throw it away.
Yep.
Exactly.
All right.
So under 2.5. I think that's
a sweaty bet to sweat.
Dude, I'm in. I'm gonna place that. Fuck it.
That's a sweaty bet to sweat. Every play you're on your fucking hands and knees.
100%.
Yeah.
But the Pat's defense.
Yeah. All right.
Diego,
that's
Thank
a call.
Thank you. Continue on down the line. Nico,
what's up?
Call, brother. What's going on?
Yo, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
All right, word. Long time listener, first time caller. I got a lock and a half for you boys. Brock Bowers, anytime.
Glad to have you. What's happening?
Brock Bowers, anytime touchdown. That's what I like this week.
Ooh, Brock Bowers looking like a dog.
Dude, he is. I think it's at like plus 300 right now. Put a
And he
little
hasn't
40 bucks
scored
on it.
yet this season,
Came
right?
real
No,
close.
and he got super close last week. They're playing the Panthers. I don't know. I like it a lot. And it looks like Gardner's
love it.
feeding him.
17 targets, 15 catches for him.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
fucking
Yep.
Welcome to the league,
Yeah,
dude. Welcome to the show.
You're gonna be just fine. Yeah.
Nico, I love it, dude. I'm in on that 100%. You know I love touchdowns.
Take it easy, boys.
Especially going against the Panthers, dude. Fuck.
Hell of a show, dude.
Hell of a show. All right, we're gonna get to
Skee-ball.
Skee-ball action. See if we can pay for the coffee.
Come on.
And then we're gonna wrap things up here. Hell of a Thursday show. Hell of an outing by the chat. Hell of a There's a whole Thursday afternoon. This is how you get the week 3 started. Skee-ball.
Nelson's been working on his swing. Okay.
Oh, we're out. Off to a hot start. Off to a hot start.
Maybe
we
not.
short-armed it. We go left. We go short again. We brick. One more time for the fellas.
Short.
We brick.
All right,
short
miss
again.
deep if you're gonna miss. All right.
Oh, that should have went in. That's bullcock. Short again.
Not even hit
This
the
is
screen. Not even hitting the screen. Not even hitting the screen.
This is the iCasino on BetMGM, where we try to find ourselves a free coffee every now and then.
Tries to bank it in.
Tries something.
Oh,
$1.95. So now we're probably.
That's it.
We're gonna call it on that.
Just ended.
We like to do like 6 or 7 rolls just to see if we
so
can get one of
bad.
these times, dude. We're gonna get like a $30 spin, and it's gonna be so sick. But fellas, we will see you Sunday at noon, 1 hour before the kickoff. The degenerate witching hour, the witching hour for degenerates, for all of our last second locks, last second bets, anytime touchdown scores, going for Glory Parlay. NFL week 3 might be another special week.
Special things are happening.
Last week we went 3 of 6 on the anytime touchdown parlay after week 1 going 6 for 6. And there was a couple fringe guys that I was going to put in that ended up not making the cut.
See the board
that
clearly.
Scored.
See it clearly.
So this week I'm going to get back in the lab, and the 6-leg anytime touchdown parlay might just hit.
Come on.
It might just hit.
See you Sunday.
But fellas, we will see you Sunday at noon. Go have yourself a Thursday night. Go have yourself a weekend, and we will see you.